I'll be demonstrating a walkthrough on the pest risk analysis process, and that is the process at plant quarantine that allows somebody to apply for any plant or plant-based items that is of interest to the plant quarantine unit. So the pest risk analysis under LPCO flow, it is found under other services. So the first thing is for us to select other services. Once that has been selected, the next thing is to go to the product, right under the product registration and select new. All right, so the first page that pops up is the general information page. And as it says, it's a general information on the applicant and the contact information. So the first thing I'm going to select here is a process type, which is our plant pest risk analysis. So once that has been selected, the next section has information on the registration application. So the only thing I need to select here is a processing region, and I'm going to select, for example, Kingston for this. Right below that box, it asks, the question asks if it's a personal application or not. So in this case, I'm going to select yes. And what the system will do is automatically populate the information in my personal information in the boxes provided. So it gives the TRN, applicant name, and the applicant address. The next thing is going to be my contact information as the applicant. So I'm going to select the contact information, and I'm going to also put in my email address. Right, and it has the information and the importer has been populated already. So the next, I'm going to go on to the pest risk analysis page. So I'm going to select next. So I'm going to, for the commodity code, there are two options. I can either type in the commodity code, or I can search the list of available commodities that are under the pest risk analysis that I can apply for. So I can go ahead and say rose and search, and these are the options for roses that has come up. So I'm just going to select the one that best suits my needs. The description, I can say description can be just more information that will allow the assessor to know exactly what is being requested. The commodity, I'm going to say 40, for example. A dozen roses. Country of origin. Right. So country of origin, I'm going to say Australia. The packages, I'm going to say it's 10 packages, and they're in bags, which is a package type. And the description of a part of plant, I'm going to say it's a flower. Scientific name, I'd select from the list provided. And that's the scientific name of the rose that I'm requesting. The product category, I'm going to select the cut flowers and foliage here. If there's a country of transshipment, I'm going to select it here. There may or may not be. If it's coming from Australia directly, I would there's no, if directly to Jamaica, of course, there's no transshipment, but if it is being transshipped through ports, then of course I'd select transshipment. So in this case, I'm going to select a transshipment just to give an idea of how it's done in the system. So I'm just going to select Belize, that's the country, and the location of a transshipment port in Belize. I'm just going to select something. Once I've done that, to add it to the system, I select click to add here. All right. So likewise, the country of export or re-export, I can also select if I have countries of export or re-export to select. Then intended use. There are some options here. In this case, I'm just going to say consumption. And the expected quantity per year, I'm going to say 7,000. 7,000 dozen. All right, so once this page has been totally filled out, my next step is to go to the attachment page by selecting next. Once the next is selected, if there's any document that I'd want to send along with this application to plan quarantine, I'd select first the document name. So I'd look for the document name here and select it, and then go to the attachment, go to the upload attachment, and find wherever I've put the file on my computer, then click to add attachment to add it. Once that has been done, I'm going to select next, and the document, once there's no error, the application will be automatically verified. So the information comes up, verification successful, then I'm going to select OK. And then the options here, I can either go back and change something by selecting previous. If I want to, I can choose to store the item, this application that is, or I can submit. So I'm going to submit to the system. All right, so once submission is successful, the system will inform me that the submission has been successful, and it will give me the syntax of the application. So which is 2021/PRA/24, and I select OK. And that is it. Thank you for viewing this presentation on the plant pest risk analysis.